Well, today's Local On 2 sponsor spotlight is on Relax the Back in Nashville. With school back in full swing, it is time to focus on creating healthy habits.
Yep, Glenn, our boy from Relax the Back, says if students start now, they can prevent future problems. I'm glad to see you again.
Always. I always love being here.
Okay, so what are we looking out for, these bad habits? We talked about it a little bit last time.
Right, and I wanted to focus more on, young adults, students, because basically if we break those bad habits now, meaning mom and dad pay attention, a lot of the things that they may develop later, it'll just go away. Now, this is one of my favorites as far as what I really want to explain is like everything needs to be supportive and all that, but you also need to focus on like your workspace in general. Now, the thing I love about this little guy is it's designed where basically being able to change the height, things like that, but at the same time, it's portable. Now, where that comes in is you can basically create a workspace anywhere in your home. So like say, in a little area, like that you don't really have anything more than say like a dining table. One of the worst things you can do is allow your child to sit there and try and work because they're going to create the habit of leaning forward, not supporting the arms, things like that. This little guy, you move the dining chair away, for instance. This one can go right at the dining table. They can get right up to it and actually utilize the table itself to take that pull or the weight out of the equation as far as the arms. Now, as far as dorm room, things like that, that's where this one really can come in, because one of the things that we don't want to do is the old habit that we all had is working, like say in a bed, in that dining chair, those places where you're going to be more prone and apt to create a horrible posture. Now, the little chair here, for instance, by a company called Human Scale, now they are a leader in ergonomic furniture. This one was designed specifically to be very user-friendly, be able to be in a smaller space, but one of the things is it's not the highest level chair on the market, but it does have great lumbar, and the chair actually is designed where as you're moving, it moves with you. So things that we've mentioned in the past about other chairs, being able to adjust the seat pan, things like that, you don't even have to think about it with this chair. And then of course, simple things like the height, being able to get that correct. But now the main thing is the arms. Now this is going to be one where basically if you do need that extra support, it's there. But at the same time, if you can't get the arms at the correct angle ergonomically, the arms can actually drop down where you can get right up to the workspace again and use the actual work surface to support the arms to take that pull or that weight out of the equation.
Well, you named a lot of things that I'm guilty of there, like working in my bed. I have a 10-year-old who is a gamer and on his computer a lot as well. So physically, at what point should I be looking out for these issues, and what exactly should I be looking
honestly, for? Honestly, at the youngest age possible.
So just
because
do it.
I watched it, all summer long. People were bringing their kids in, and I started paying attention. And as I mentioned, on a prior visit, we're becoming more and more dependent on technology. And young children, and I'm talking 2-, 3-year-old toddlers, to basically, occupy them. The mom hands the phone to the kid, and they sit there doing this. And, that habit, it just compounds. And so once that snowball effect takes over, that's why by the end of, say, a work career, that's when people really need me the most, because they've been doing all these horrible things, these bad habits. So mom and dad need to pay attention now.
I know. I saw someone at the bus stop this morning looking at their phone. Glenn, what's interesting is when people come to see you, like you were just mentioning, they think they have one issue, and you're like asking all these smaller questions. You're like, I'm gonna get there, I'm gonna get there. Explain that process when a client comes to see you.
It's just really a matter of connecting those dots. Best example I can give you is a pillow fitting. People are sent in by their medical professional because they're having, say, neck issues. We do the pillow fitting, and then I pay attention and I hear key factors, keywords, if you will. And then from there, I start asking probing questions. And I'll be honest, about 85% of the time, people that have neck and shoulder problems, it's because they're sitting in a horrible work chair. And that's where we can really make a difference. You've got good support, supporting the arms, things like that, and those bad habits that we've created can go away. So.
Awesome. Well, you have our back, Glenn. Thank you so much. Glenn will help you find the back relief that you have been searching for. Visit him online at stores.relaxtheback.com/Nashville.